called both timeouts early in the second set. What adjustments did you make, and how did your team respond?
We didn't really make a lot of adjustments. We were just trying to get back to doing what we were doing in the first game, with our ball control, taking care of things, keeping us in system, running our tempo. I feel like that second set got away, and Wayne applied a lot of pressure, and we found ourselves making a lot of mistakes, and just not controlling the ball as well as we did in that first set. So the hope was that a couple timeouts could get them to settle down and get back to what we were doing. It didn't work out that way, and again, the beauty of volleyball is, and the tough part about volleyball is, you can win the first set 25-9, but if you don't win the next one, you're right back in a 1-1 match and you're back to work. So I give Wayne a lot of credit for coming right back and getting right back in the match after that second set, and we knew we were in a fight from there.
You guys came out strong in the first set, then they came out and battled you hard in the second. What was your message to the team after the second set?
That we have to get back to doing things that we were doing so well in the first set, with controlling the ball and running our tempo. Wayne sets a higher ball than we tend to set and lets our hitters go up and get it, and sometimes you can catch yourself kind of falling into that tempo that they run, and that's not what we were wanting to do, and so we had to get back to trying to do what we wanted to do. Defensively, we tried to make a couple adjustments, and that third set really could have gone either way. We made a few plays at the end to get that 2-1 lead, and then I'm really happy with how we played in the fourth.
Okay. It was a close fought third set, but your team pulled away and you took the final two sets. What did you think about your team's ability to respond after that second set?
Well, I told them at the end there, we learned more about ourselves tonight, and we improved as a group tonight, more so than any of the wins that we've had 3-0 sweeps in, because we were pushed, we were challenged, we were tested, and it made them figure out how to respond. It made them readjust some of the things that we had talked about doing that we went away from. And those second two sets, set 2 and set 3, we didn't play as well as we are capable of or would have liked to. And I think you got to credit your opponent when that happens. So I think it's a good learning lesson. This conference is extremely competitive, extremely tough, and then every night you're in for a battle. And tonight, that first set went pretty smoothly, but then we were in a battle the rest of the way.
Okay. What were your expectations coming into the game, and how did they either fall short just a little or meet expectations?
My expectations were that we were going to be in for a grind, and so that second and third set was kind of what I expected the whole match to be. I was a little surprised how well 1 and 4 went for us. We were able to serve pretty tough. We probably missed a few more than the crowd would like, but we wanted to try to pressure them from the service line. And then, our transitional offense worked really well, and our serve-receive offense worked really well in those two sets. So, volleyball is a game of momentum and runs, and, in 1 and 4, we had a lot of momentum on our side.
Okay. And then how are you going to prepare for tomorrow's match?
Well, very different team, very physical team, really big out on the outside, 2 6'2" kids, a couple really athletic middle hitters. It's a different opponent. It's what makes this so challenging with this pod of Wayne, Augie, Sioux Falls Southwest, is you just know, regardless of Friday night's result, you're going to have a really tough test on Saturday as well. So really, I told the girls, drink some water because it's very humid in here tonight. Get some food into them, put their feet up, rest, come back tomorrow ready to kind of put this one aside and focus on what we got to do tomorrow. Because we have talked, we have worked on what we got to do tomorrow against Augustana, and hopefully tomorrow we come out and play well.